Hi folks, this is Dudley Baker. I'm the founder of Common Stock Warrants. Normally I'm here to talk to you about stock warrants and what they can do for your portfolio, the leverage that they can bring you. But in this video, I want to talk about my personal portfolio, the shares and some of the warrants that I actually own. Now obviously, and unfortunately, I cannot give you these names. I'm kind of, what I'm calling this is a teaser. I hope to give you a little bit of information on some of my top 12 positions that will get you excited about joining us as a paid subscriber, okay? I'm looking to hit home runs. I'm not looking to make 5-10% return on my money. I'm not looking to make 100% of my money. I'm looking minimum 500%, 1,000%, many thousands of percent gains on my positions. And over the next couple of years, in this next big resource market with gold and silver and all the miners, just to go totally ballistic, okay? So I'd love you to be with us. I'd love for you to know what my positions are. But I'm going to showcase just briefly what these are and give you some price indications, etc. Okay? So as a point of reference, I'm recording this on June the 25th. Of 2024. Okay, so if you're listening to this 6 months or a year down the road, it might not mean too much, but right now this is current stuff. Okay, so let me just get started here and give you a little idea of what I get excited about. My number one position, and this all based on relative fair market value. The highest valuation that I own is a small silver company. They're down in Peru. They'll be going into production the first part of the year. Today, shares closed at 7 cents. What gets me excited is they did a financing like 2 months ago, big private placement. There's a stock warrant that was attached to that offering. That warrant is trading. The warrant's at about 2 cents right now. Shares are at 7. The warrant has basically a 4-year life. This will be a home run. This is what I'm betting will be a home run. Okay. So needless to say, I'm playing both. I have the common share position as well as I own stock warrants. I've just decided this is the way, and I've done this numerous times in the past and had a nice position in both. And invariably it works out. The second position that I've got is a gold and silver company. I know there's a small producer in Mexico. They also did a private placement within the year. So we've got this came with a 5-year warrant. We've got roughly 4.5 years of remaining life on this one. So these top two positions, now I do not own the shares in that given company in the position number 2, but like I do in position number 1. But I've got a lot of the warrants. And so I'm excited about both of these warrants long term. And I always say I'm excited about, not so much so excited about the warrants, I'm excited about the companies. Because when you start talking about stock warrants, it is about the company, the underlying company. What do they do? What is their success going to be? What's their production going to be? Before the warrant goes up, the company's got to perform. So the number 3 position is a development stage copper and gold company in Nevada. I've been familiar with this company for many years. I've played it previous cycles, going back 10, 20 years ago. It's still around. There has been a name change, but it's some degree some of the same management. But interesting situation. This little company has a joint venture agreement with Rio Tinto. The shares in the United States are basically a nickel, 5 cents. We're basically at 7.5 cents to 8 cents Canadian. So off of everybody's radar in the world, except mine. okay? And if you join me, it'll be on your radar screen, but for sure, okay? Anyhow, cool little situation. And historically, this one has gone from pennies previously up to rang the bell at $4. So that would be cool to see. Let's face it, it'd be cool to see $1, wouldn't it? It'd be cool to see a couple bucks, $4, ring the bell. This may be the cycle. It goes to 10, 20, who knows? It's hard for me to keep my wits about me when I start thinking about these, because in a rip-roaring market, none of this will make any sense. It will go parabolic. Investors will bid these up, and they'll be going to the moon. And the fun part will be, when do you start selling? And obviously, you're not going to wait till one day. You're going to start layering yourself out little by little. Number 4 position is a goal. It's in the development stage. They've got a joint venture agreement with Agnico Eagle. And just yesterday, Agnico Eagle announced that they are increasing their ownership or percentage in the JV. And so obviously yesterday the shares had a big up day. We were probably up 25%. What did that mean? It probably went from 6 cents to 8 cents. And so a really small price company with monster potential. Number 5 is a uranium play. So when I say that, it's always a reminder that for me that you will see that I've got a lot of the different sectors covered here, between the gold, the silver, uranium. I've got a nickel play I'm going to tell you about here in just a few minutes. So I've got a lot of the sectors kind of covered for us in a rip-roaring market. But this position in uranium is kind of an investment company that owns, has a nice position in several different uranium companies. So this takes a little bit of risk off the table, and will still be a really big winner going forward. Number 6 position, I've got a gold exploration company in Nevada. This one is selling about 16 cents. Multiple different mines, potential mines, exploration projects in Nevada. So excited about this one. Number 7 is also in the gold. In the development stage, many different properties, and if I could tell you the commonality of management, I can't do this because I'm pretty much giving away the name of the company, but you would definitely know the like management and who actually formed this company several years back. So it's a really cool story. This little company sells at an outrageous price of 12 cents. Number 8 is a nickel company I told you about. It has a fairly recent 43-101, and there's some large investors on board with this. This little company right now could be bought either for 1 cent or maybe a penny and a half. That you heard me right, a penny or a penny and a half, depending on whether you're buying it in the U.S. or whether you're buying it in Canada. It's vacillating between a penny and a half to 2 cents in Canada, and I know sometimes you'll actually see it at a penny in the U.S. Needless to say, I've got a big position in this one. Historically, again, if you were a subscriber, I show my subscribers these charts fairly frequently. Where has this traded in the past? If I could take you back 20, 25 years, and I can show you that on the chart, this baby goes from pennies, just like it is now, to twice before it's gone to $6. Now, is it going to go to $6 again? I don't have a clue. Chances are you might be really happy, I might be really happy if I saw this at 50 cents, or if I saw it at $1. But I'm just saying, historically, when you look at a chart, it's had a monster rally because these babies, when they go parabolic, they go and they go quick. So, fun game. Once the game starts, unfortunately, the game has not started. Once the game starts, then the fun gets started, and we can all start making some money here. So your timing is incredible to be coming on board with us right now. Only those of us that I call true contrarian investors are in here right now. Rick Rule always talks about the contrarian, and you've got to be a contrarian. You've got to buy these little companies when nobody else wants them. That's for sure. Well, I want them, and I put them away, and we're waiting. We're waiting for our day in the sun. The number 9 position I've got, this, without telling you the name, it's probably selling for about $4 US, trades on the New York Stock Exchange as well as on the Toronto Exchange. It's a nice producer, cash in the bank. Any investor would be proud to own this company, and top-notch management, and so that's just a good conservative play on that one. Number 10 is a silver exploration company. I've been familiar with this one for many years. It's most of the properties are here in Mexico. I've had trips with the management before. Actually, we've gone to some polo tournaments together, and other friend that had a drilling company used to do some drilling for this company. And so I've had some time to interact with the company. So obviously they're building a resource. They've got a 43101. They continue to add to it. I don't know if or when they're going to make a decision to take this into production. I'm waiting myself on that. But again, a nice silver company. As are the next two here. So number 11 is another silver exploration play. Projects here in Mexico, got a few, and just looking forward to this one, it's probably in the 20 cent range. The last one I'm going to share with you is another silver exploration play. They've got numerous different projects. I know they've got something going on up in Canada, and they've got something in the state of Durango here in Mexico, and it'll be difficult for you to believe that this little company, more often than not, can be bought for 1 penny. And so you say either, Dudley, you're out of your mind, or I'm onto something. So and I'm not out of my mind. Okay, so I've done this before. All we're doing now, I put together my big basket of my wish list and my stocks, and now we are waiting patiently for the market environment to get correct, so to speak, and the miners start to perform. We've had some pretty good movement upwards in the price of gold and even in silver, but the shares have continued to lag big time. And that day will come when everything's going to start to go. And then there will be, when the fever sets in, is when we're going to get really, really happy. So, are we 3 months away, 6 months away, a year away, 2 years away? I don't have the answer to that. No one in the newsletter writer business has got an answer to that. But to me, we have to be in position. Once these little companies start to move, any of them can easily go up 50 to 100% just in the blink of an eye. And at that point, then you're going to say, well, now where do I buy it? Well, I think comfortably, if you were a subscriber and you were looking at all the information that we give you, you would realize that today's prices, let's just say, are about as good as they're ever going to get, as low as they're ever going to get. And so you should be stepping in right now, if not already, right now. So anyhow, I hope I've given you a little bit to get excited about. So in addition, though, to my portfolio, you just happen to get the whole world of stock warrants that comes with it. So as a gold subscriber, you get all of our warrant databases. We've probably got roughly 800 warrants that are listed in all different sectors, United States and Canada. There'll be a lot in there that you will not care about. There's a lot in there that I don't care about, but yet the next investor may. And so we've got everything that's trading is here at your disposal. You can slice, dice, filter all of our databases, and see if there's anything there that's of interest to you. Now we do break out, of course, the precious metals and mining stocks, energy companies. We got them in separate databases, so it makes you easy to get to finding these warrants that are trading in the precious metal sector. You know, if that's your hot button. Like this is my hot button. You can tell. This is kind of where my passion lies, and where I think we can make the most amount of money in this next up cycle. So I look forward to you to joining us. Just go to commonstockwarrants.com, sign up as a subscriber. Hopefully you're going to stay with us a year, 2 years, okay? Because if I decide to change my mind on anything, I want you to be aware. I may own them today, but I could be selling them, 3-6 months. If there's anything negative that would happen, like if there's major insider selling on any of these transactions, I could be out of Dodge here pretty quick. But I don't see that happening, but I have no idea. And of course, I'm always looking for new opportunities. So, but in our database, in my portfolio, as well as in all the stock warrants, you have access to so much information. And we've got charts on all of these companies. We've got links to insider trading information, and it's all just right here within a flip of a switch for you as a paid subscriber. Okay, so I hope to have you on board soon. We're going to get out of Dodge here soon. Let's hope these markets start working in our favor really soon. Okay, adios for now.